Hello. Hi guys. So in the last video, as you remember, I introduced you to myself and myself to you. Today, we are going to learn how to draw and animate on Ibispaint X. Let's get right into it. So, as you can see, this is Ibispaint X. I'm using version 13.1.14. Now, all you need to do is go in the gallery, and here you get all the artworks. To create an artwork, go to this plus symbol you see over here. Now, here are various canvas options. For drawing, you can select anything. Remember, the larger the canvas size, the more storage and GB it consumes. I will just go with A4 because it is the normal size. As you can see, here is the interface or canvas as you call it. Here are various options like reference window, grid, grid settings, manga manuscript, display when zoomed. This is an important thing. Like when we zoom it, I'll give you an example. When we zoom it, it is saying smooth. So you don't see any pixels. But when you go here, you can see these pixels, can you? So yeah, that is the importance of this. Now let's explore these others. These are remove selection areas. These are a little advanced as you call it. Now here, these are important. Stabilizer. This is very important. It helps you stabilize your lines. Now I'll draw something with stabilizer off. Oh, um, um. Don't mind that. Yeah. Anyways, I'll draw something with stabilizer off. Now I'll draw something with a tone. Oh, sorry, it was on. Now I'll draw it with off. You see the difference? Yeah. The lines come smoother when you draw with the stabilizer on because it stabilizes and corrects your lines. Let's quickly undo these. Okay, so now look over here. Force fade. Length of start, like the default is 40/40. I'll show you what it means. Can you see it? It faded over here and it faded at the end too. That's what it means. Now I always use after because real time is like this, but after it corrects it after you've drawn, so that is more convenient, but it's up to you. It's a personal choice. Here are the drawing tools like circle, rectangle, or even a line. Let's quickly go back, and now here, this is my favorite section. So yeah, here you can draw lines, a circle, an elliptical, a ruler, or this. I use it for drawing sun or whatever. So yeah, it's really fun to experiment with these. Now these are the important ones, fun ones as you call it. Symmetry ruler. This is very important if you want to draw anime or such. Now let's quickly go to black. Can you see it? Whatever I'm doing, it is mirroring it. Don't mind that. Let's just quickly erase it all. It's also convenient when you erase it because if you do it on only one side, it happens on the other. I personally love this tool because it helps me draw anime or create OCs and all. Now, the second one, kaleidoscopic ruler. This is very fun to experiment with. Let me just, yeah, you know. Now, can you see it? Why it's so fun? Yeah, you can just like create rangoli or whatever floral patterns in this. That too with no effort. Such complex patterns made easy. Now, rotation ruler. It basically rotates whatever you draw. Like if I draw this line over here, it's rotating it inwards. If I draw this is a grid. If I draw in one square, it will make three on other sides. Wait, what? Let me just make a layer real quick. Yeah. Now look. The problem was I did not lock it in. To draw, you need to lock it in. Now look. If I draw in this, it mirrors over here. If I draw in this, it goes out. Because it always goes like if I draw this side, then they will always come to the left. They will always add to the left. Now, this, now it is this ruler. Let's see where did it go. Oh my god, no. Yeah. Instead of that, let me talk you through this. How to use these rulers. So basically, the way to use these rulers is very simple. Like just draw a line. Yeah, there you go. You already acquired a line. For the circle, easily circle made. For the elliptical, this is useful for drawing anime eyes. Like if you just wanna draw them, boom, they're done drawing. Let's do this real quick. As you can see, it works really well for drawing them. Now, this, I use it to draw the sun because of its unique, you know, shape and all. But you also need to practice with this because the lines sometimes mismatch. So you need to practice with this and play with it to understand it. Now, let's check this. This is very interesting to create 3D and 3D walls, tunnels, whatever you call it. Now, you wait. Let me just, yeah, I'll draw, lock it. Can you see it? Yeah, if you draw here, it creates this 3D type of. Can you see? It's like I'm drawing in 3D. That's what makes it so fun. That's what makes it so fun. Like you can create infinite, like loops, brains, what? But yeah, you get the point. Let me erase this real quick. Now, here, this is the place where lazy artists go. I mean, yeah, I didn't use this, but they are very useful. If you want to make manga backgrounds of buildings and all, you can find them here. There are so many options to choose from. Favorites, history, you can add them when you want. There's also a search option here. For drawing manga, look here. Can you see this? That's how useful this tool is. Now let's quickly. Yeah, done. Now you've understood the basics of, you know, the tools and all of it. Now let's use the layers. The layer is very easy to use. Let me delete this real quick. Yeah. So basically, I've drawn it here. Don't mind this, it's just a rough sketch. Yeah. Yeah, just a rough sketch, okay? Just to make you understand. So, the thing you need to do right now is add a new layer over here. Now, you can use layers to add more, you know, smoothness and what we say, the word perfection into your artwork. Like you can use different layers for everything, but yeah, that is a hassle, for creating different layers for everything. So here I've created a layer over here. I colored it. Can you see this? Boom. Did you get it? Now there are also many options like flip the canvas, flip the canvas, and all of that. You can also import pictures from here. Like, let's see. We'll just take we'll just take this picture. Okay. Yeah. So you can read this, right? Import picture. Just use cancel. Now you have to create another layer. Put this upwards. Click on this layer. Switch this. It's optional, but I usually draw with a pencil 1, because it's easier to make line art later. Oh, I forgot to mention this. When you go here, you have to lower the opacity of the layer, or else your lines won't be visible. Now they are. Did you get it? This is how you can import line art. And to delete layer, just click on this tool. Now there are many more things like these. Add vector layer, add adjustment layer, add folder, duplicate layer, and add layer from canvas. Vector layer is important for drawing. Like if I draw not without the vector layer, can you see these pixels? Yeah, but wait a sec, let me just quickly. Yeah, let's just take glass pen, change it to 3. Yeah, so like, can you see this? If you zoom in, you can see it pixelated, but if you draw it on a vector layer, you need to zoom it fully just to see the you know dots. But as you can see, it's not a fully developed vector layer. I'll explain this in the next class, but for now let's focus on the basics. Delete, delete. Okay, now Here you can switch between eraser and brush, as you already saw me doing many times. Now, here is where the magic happens. Here the magic wand, no pun intended. Anyways, here I always use dip pen hard because it just feels good to use. So I will draw something here. Wait, not that, not. Yeah, I've drawn it. Now, to show you what this smudge tool does, I will just quickly color it. It's useful for blending the colors, if you use it with colors of the same shade. But I'm using it with different. Because yeah, that's my style. I'll do it with same colors in the later classes. So yeah. Okay, now you can see I've blended it. Not actually blended, but yeah, I've drawn it. Now go to this smudge over here and just move it however you like. And it creates this fun. It's fun to use, like 3D whirlpool cyclone. It's actually fun to use. It's like prehistoric plant. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. So yeah, so that's how it works. Now the blur tool. The blur is pretty straightforward. It blurs the things. Yeah, but you didn't expect that. Vector. Yeah, only available for vector layer. So add vector layer and select. It only happens if you draw it in vector layer. So yeah, we'll experiment with this later because this is apparently not basic. It's a bit advanced. This special is a kind of advanced, kind of that. So yeah, it's in the between. This is liquefy. It just liquidifies all of that. This is drag. Can you see I'm dragging it out? Yeah, that's how it works. Expand. Look, I'm expanding it. Shrink. It shrinks. Can you see it shrinking? Now revert. It reverts back to its original state. And you can change its strength and all, yeah. It's not that, it's easy to use if used properly. Magic wand. It basically is, yeah, and all of that. Then you can do all sorts of stuff with it. Like it, you can use it as a lasso. Can you see? I'm drawing, but it's not drawing on it. It's drawing besides it. So that's how it works. Canvas. These are all changing, like rotate right, rotate left. As in the layer, you can do it with the layer. No need of using this tool. Now, you've seen in the A4. Now, I want to show you something else. Let's delete this real quick. I want to show you like something else. Where did it go? Yeah, manga manuscript. I the color mode here which I've used is color, and you can use color, grayscale, black and white. Black and white is mostly used for mangas or like that, for Japanese traditional mangas. Grayscale is in between. Color is used for webtoons and all. For now, I'll go on color. Okay. Now look, to add the frames, just use this frame divider tool. Quickly do add frame, take. As you can see, the frames have been added. It's easy to draw on it. Like just, I'll draw one something real quick. Yeah, nice stick man. Now go to the color. This is important. Keep this in mind. Go to the color. See, I can use color over here. Okay. Anyways, now let's go back to the gallery. Let me delete this real quick. Yeah. So go to manga manuscript again. Now let's see grayscale. Okay. Grayscale. Frame divider. Add frame. Yes. This is important, okay? So keep this in mind. I'm drawing a circle, but when I go to use colors, they turn into gray. See, I can't use colors. I literally can't. Just see this. I'm in red. Now, let's see what's black and white. Now, it's basically the same as grayscale, but it changes the color into black and white. Let me show you. Suppose I choose a really vibrant color. Let's take light blue for example. It turns it into white. Yeah, it turns it into black and white. No matter what color, or even if you want in the eraser mode, it just does it. So, yeah, it is more convenient to use the grayscale feature for mangas. According to me, my personal opinion. Now that you've got how the frames and all are added, let's check animation. For animation, go over here 1 to 1, 3 to 4, 9 to 16. I personally like to use 1 to 1 frames per second. You can change it. On mobile, I use 12 frames per second, but on desktop, I use 24. Let's take 12, 12, yeah, increase, 12. Okay, as you can see, we have it here. And what better example to give than the OG ball? Oh, yeah. Add. As you can see, you can like see this onion skin over here, the ghost of the drawing we did before. Let me add it. I've set it so that it only stays like the first frame stays permanently. It doesn't vanish no matter which frame you are on. Okay, let's see. Look, I've created the animation. It's really easy to use this and then you can color it and whatever you want. To deleting is easy. Just click, wait, just select, oh my god. Then click whatever you want to delete, select, and here you can either add a folder by clicking multiple or click multiple and delete or just delete a single one. Yeah, so that's how you use it. If you have any queries, you can comment them in the comment box below. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye, guys. See you in the next video.